Good afternoon, night, morning, everyone. I'm Andrew Reiner. Glad you're here. This is Game Informer's Replay. We're taking a look at God of War 3 for a very specific reason. The director of this game is also working on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which is our new cover story, which I wrote. And, I was joined by Kyle Hilliard on that trip.
Hi.
Leo Vader.
I was there. I played it.
We were thinking of Serial Vasquez while we were there.
I knew about it.
You read the cover story at some point.
So yes, Stig Asmussen directed God of War 3. I gave this game a 10 out of 10.
A fair score, I would say. I love this game.
But you know what I'm going to do? Our playthrough of this now, the score I would give it now is going to be what I'm going to give Jedi Fallen Order. I think that's fair.
Whoa. Okay.
More than fair.
What a weird... All right.
We decided to shake up our review system a little bit.
Okay,
we thought this was the best way to do it.
We're preemptively reviewing Fallen Order by retroactively reviewing God of War 3.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
just making sure I understand.
Yep. Saves me a lot of time.
Yeah.
So this is backstory. We saw 1, that was 2.
So we thought this was going to be the end of the Kratos saga. Obviously, Sony had different plans. They had prequel and side stories. And then, PS4 happened, and we got the reboot, God of War, which completely, I think, took everybody by surprise.
Yeah, but while still acknowledging everything that happened here, which is cool, you know?
This intro's going on way too long.
It's very long. Well, you know, if you didn't play 1 and 2.
This isn't working, bud.
Uh-oh.
What you say it's at right now, like a 2?
Yeah, maybe back in the day this was cool.
Oh, there he is,
Also, I think we just missed that someone's name on the team, their nickname was Scat.
There we go. God of War.
All right, we're playing the remastered version on PS4 just so it looks a little better.
He doesn't look happy.
Gotta get that 60 FPS. I'm gonna go Spartan just so we can rip through this thing.
It's pretty good framing for the title screen here.
Oh, well, that's...
This face-off framing.
Oh, shh.
Oops, I forgot to add subtitles. Sorry, everybody.
This whole game takes place in...
Damn you.
It takes place in his eye, is what we were going to say.
Yeah.
You guys really were going for the same joke?
Yeah.
That's good.
He's reading off my prompter.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong one.
Jokes that you're actively writing.
Oh, this is Hades. It's raining men.
Hallelujah. Amen.
Wrong religion.
That's a song. You know that song, right?
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
The religion that praises that song.
Oh, okay.
It's a Catholic hymn.
That's right.
Oh, it took me a second. Wilhelm scream in there. Come on.
Stig, stop, man. You're hurting Jedi Fallen Order.
Will that scream be in Jedi Fallen Order?
Yes.
It's the default sound. It's like, you know how in Halo you can honk the horn? If you click the stick on Fallen Order, he just does the Wilhelm scream.
Oh. Poor Harpy.
Okay, that was pretty cool. You get a point back, Stig.
Up to 3.
I do really like this game a lot.
Is to be tested. Immortal Kratos seeks to destroy all that
The Thing.
Including the Thing.
A gigantic version of the Thing.
Oh, these are just the Spider-Man Far From Home villains.
Yeah.
we will unite.
This old lava back.
Do you think they're all friends? Like they're like Teenage Mutant Ninja
They're hanging
Turtles?
out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, the electric one is the rude one.
Which one likes pizza?
Yeah, the Earth one is the smart one.
Which one's
he makes all the inventions.
The Donatello.
Yeah.
Who's the party dude?
The party dude would it's the lava man, obviously.
Yeah, he's orange. You know, there's been talk with a certain big fantasy show ending recently about like satisfying conclusions to trilogies and stories and stuff. I think this one's up there.
Oh, definitely.
Like just the whole final chapter, I think is so
it's
good.
So good. And, I mean, this intro to it is just epic.
Yeah.
Look at that hair.
There's Hercules,
Heracles.
voiced by Sorbo.
Is
Kevin
he called
Sorbo.
Hercules or Heracles in this?
Hercules.
Okay, because sometimes he'll be called.
Oh, they're getting
Heracles.
squished.
They could have showed that.
Yeah.
God, you're on her back? Come on. Why do you hate this, Serial?
What?
Do you think Zeus actually heard him?
It's pretty loud.
Is the end of God of War 2 a cliffhanger that leads right to this?
Oh yeah, like you're literally the end of God of War 2 is you literally climbing up Mount Olympus on the back. Like they roll right into each other. It's awesome.
Was
like,
it awesome at the time when you were taking years between?
It was actually. I felt like
Yeah.
the ending was pretty satisfying. Like because the game leading up to it was so good, it didn't feel short. If it was a short game, maybe it would have felt like, it would have been underwhelming. But like they accomplished so much over the course of 2 that which is hard to do, I admit.
Yeah.
That it felt like a fun tease rather than like, oh, I wish I could do that.
That's cool.
Like Halo 2 ends and you're like heading to Earth and you're like, well, that sucks. I want to go to Earth. But here, like in God of War 2, a lot of stuff happened so that when it did execute as just a tease, which was fun. Uh-oh. Is that Poseidon?
Nope. That's one.
Wow.
Party foul.
Oh, he
Wait, that
pulled
wasn't
the
the party
plug.
guy.
I'm so mad.
I
Gaia!
don't want that to happen to me.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
It's so
yeah.
cool.
Pulling the Titans off the side of Mount Olympus.
I no longer like the God of War reboot. This is way cooler.
Yeah, it's already had used multiple cameras.
Yeah.
which is-
So this is the thing, like, man, we talked a lot about when we talked about the God of War reboot how great the beginning was, but like every God of War has an amazing beginning. It was it was almost like I almost heard it as like a knock against it, like, oh my gosh, the beginning of God of War is crazy. They've never done anything like that. I'm like, nah, man, the beginnings have always
It
been
was
incredible.
different though. Like this is all like immediate spectacle, but like
Yeah,
it's
true.
a lot quieter in the.
But well, I mean, I don't know. It's fighting the stranger is.
Well,
when the Earth
That's what I'm
cracks,
talking
yeah,
about
it's so
specifically.
cool.
I mean,
like
I
an
love
hour
that
in, though.
beginning. No, I'm not like knocking that beginning by any means.
Yeah.
I just like I don't. It's almost like I just want to be like, don't forget, God of War 3 had a really amazing beginning, you guys.
I mean, look at this.
Sir,
We're on
why do you hate
Giants.
this?
I don't hate it. I just
No, I'm just giving you crap.
I like God of War 2 a lot. I think the other two I think are good, but for me these games tended to fall apart in the combat.
Really? Okay, I love the combat.
It's a horseshoe
They're
crab.
not, it's not again. It's not bad.
It's just not
Like,
your
and I
favorite,
like the
yeah.
spectacle of it. It's just I always thought like they were a little way too mashy.
I could see that. I just always really like the big wide attacks.
Yeah,
like
like this-
the
this-
swing. I really just always find that very satisfying.
But like yeah, the spectacle of how that combat was contextualized, I thought was always like
It was very
they did
cool.
spectacle really really well.
Yeah.
Did you die?
No.
Okay.
I mean, someone's about
So
to die. It ain't me.
when Kyle, Leo, and I went to Respawn for Jedi Fallen Order, I assumed they brought in Stig and a bunch of the God of War team people, right?
Like Scat.
Like a handful,
like Scat. You might be there for all we know.
to make basically Respawn God of War, right? Like,
Yeah, Star Wars, God of Star Wars.
yeah, and then they eventually got the Star Wars license, so you'd assume it would be God of Star Wars, right? But that's not the case. They completely went in a different direction, which is shocking. But
Yeah.
it's also very cool because I think it's going to be the right call.
Yeah, it kind of like the comparison ends, I think, at third-person melee game.
Okay.
You know, like that. Yeah, that's true. But otherwise, I mean, it's going to play a lot differently. I think it'll surprise people.
Are there glowing icons during quick time events?
No, there's not even prompts to pull off counters.
Oh, so how you pull off counters?
You just gotta watch the animation closely,
Oh.
like Sekiro.
Dudes will turn red when they're doing an
How
unblockable
many
attack.
how
Yeah.
many water horses with tendrils do you fight?
18,
Oh wow.
right out of the gate.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
It almost risks reducing the impact of having a water.
They're all different colored, so you're really vested
Oh,
in each
okay.
one as unique entities.
my favorite's the green one.
Yeah,
I like
that
the
was pretty
party
cool.
dude one.
Yeah, he was chewing bubblegum. That was cool.
Alley-oop.
This is like
So-
Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
They're climbing axes.
He looks kind of silly, doesn't
I
he?
feel like at this point Kratos should be climbing things with more oomph, you know, not just like, all right, gotta take these one at a time. Put one blade in front of the other.
What if he was just screaming
Just
during
keep
the whole
swimming.
thing? I think that would work.
It wouldn't be out of character. You're like, yeah, he doesn't like doing that. Well, he's stabbing Gaia. He probably feels bad about it. Or wait, no, we're on Mount Olympus at this point, I guess,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Well, still, that's nature.
What do you think?
And like that, like stuff like this. Wouldn't he just like put his sword in the wall and just swing the other way?
Yeah,
that'd be
totally.
way more epic.
Stig, man, you blew it.
Yeah.
Focus
down to
test
it,
right
too.
here. Yeah. What do you think Kratos' comfort food is?
A pizza.
Olives.
You're probably right. It's probably
Olive pizza.
olives.
Olive pizza, yeah.
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 I'll have mine with olives.
You did not bring this to me in 30 minutes or less.
My delivery is free. Got the double jump. That's in Fallen Order.
That's on the new one. No double jump.
Oh, yeah. Did he forget how to do that?
Does he? He can't jump in the new one, can
I
he?
must repent for the sins of having jumped twice in the air.
You could only do that in Greek mythology.
Yeah. No one's ever double jumped
Slam.
in Norse mythology. Go read the books.
Go read the books.
It's in the lore.
The book
Canon.
was better.
Yeah.
Homer's Odyssey was better than God of War.
Yeah. There's all those stories in Greek mythology where it says, and then Zeus double jumped his way onto the top of the mountain.
That's how you got out of Hades, right?
Yeah.
Then he shimmied along the side of the wall, but it would have been more epic if he stuck his sword in and swung around.
They might have been
In order to
masking
hide
a-
the loading screen, he had to shimmy along this wall.
Do you think in the next generation we're going to see less of those moments? Like the guy having to pick up the log very slowly to transition into another area?
I mean, they showed off that video with Spider-Man that showed off how reduced the loading times would be. So.
yeah, but developers always then push the hardware graphically, right? Like
That's true, but as someone like with a PC with an SSD, like developers have definitely put that stuff to use. We are not at the point yet where developers are having you load so much that an SSD struggles to load stuff that quickly.
Did you just throw shade at me for not having a computer that's as powerful as yours?
I don't know. I
You
don't know.
You guys heard that, right?
I
You
don't
kinda
know what
played
kind of
this.
computer you have.
I'm a graphics snob, Carl.
I'm just saying, like, SSDs are still pretty strong, and we have every indication that the new consoles will use SSDs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Well, except for Xbox, we don't know.
I feel like it'll take a while before SSDs are strained under loading times. So I don't think you'll see as much shimmying.
What's better than solid state drive?
Yeah.
Solid snake drives.
Liquid state drives.
Whoa.
Plasma.
Nanobots. Nano machines.
Solidus state drives.
Solid state drive. Oh no, Gaia!
Aw,
We were the closest.
I thought they were going to date.
So that's Poseidon, right?
Yeah. Well, that's like
Well, like his. I
don't know if that-
how do you think he chose that form?
Well, he was holding a little snake in his hand when he was introduced that kind of looked
Yeah.
like it, so I don't know. There might be some oh, I got the glass.
Mythological precedence.
Yeah,
for that?
maybe something like that. I don't know.
It's his persona.
It was written in that he loved snake things.
Yeah.
Kratos is like, "You good? You all right? Okay, I'll meet up with you in a minute. I got to pull on some stuff."
Yeah, so usually in the God of War games, I guess God of War 1, you started out, it was gathering more power as the game went along. They stripped you everything at the end of 1 to 2, but this one, it's just kind of like,
It assumes you kind of already have that.
yeah, it's just epic.
Do you think anyone jumped in? How many people do you think jumped in at this point and were like,
Oh,
I guess he can just fly. All right.
yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone. I think a lot of people jumped in at this one because this one was like such
It was
a
PS3.
Big, yeah,
it was a PS3 then.
I like
I feel
that.
bad for those people, though.
I like
Because it's
that
been a
Ares is
journey,
under here.
right?
Yeah, but they got to enjoy one of the best entries.
It's like
I think.
watching. It's like going right into Mass Effect 3.
No, I did not want to grab that one. I want to grab this one. Here we go.
Yeah. Pull them down. Could be more violent.
Yeah.
He didn't peel off his entire like front,
Oh,
of his skin. Okay,
Yeah, you want
that's
to talk about that, Ryan?
yeah.
There you go.
So that's inspired by Star Wars right there.
Oh, interesting.
So when Stig, who's obviously very sick and wants to see as much innards of horses as possibly can
Sure.
in his games, he sent the Tauntaun video from Empire Strikes Back to his dev team as a reference.
Did he really?
Yeah. And so that cutting scene is very similar. So George Lucas should probably sue him and then
Do you think there will be a
and fire him
Tauntaun?
from Star Wars.
Is there a Tauntaun in Fallen Order?
Oh, I hope so.
Potentially.
Yeah, there could be. We don't know all the planets yet.
And that's like the one time the game shows you a prompt as a reference to God of War 3 where you rip him apart.
It says they smell bad on the inside. P.S. This is actually a God of War reference,
Yeah,
not
and
a Star Wars
all
reference.
of a sudden, the main character from Fallen Order like sprouts chains on his lightsaber, and he does the exact same animation.
We can only hope.
And
I
if
have
you
a
want to
timer on
see
this?
Stig being a pretty good sport, check out Leo's rapid fire questions with Stig. It's on YouTube. So pause this and go watch it and then come back. We'll wait for you.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back.
How'd you like it?
Let us know in the comments on this video how you like that other video.
That's a good point, listener. Yeah.
Should I save here? You think?
Yeah.
Might as well, just in case.
I just
Listener,
worry
what
about
do
your
you think?
skills sometimes.
I'm doing okay. I put on.
You are.
I put on easy, but
Oh,
I do.
you did.
I like God of War a lot, and it's like I've played them all, so at least I have that. I'm not coming in totally blind or anything.
Do you think she smells
Oh yeah.
like forest, like dew?
I would imagine. I also think she's large enough to not have a single smell.
I guess that's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Depends where you're standing.
You can't cover that entire body in Axe body spray.
Do you think they have Axe body spray in this era?
Well, it's something different, but
Well, they had axes, so yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, dude.
Just grind them up.
Axe body. But by Axe body spray, I mean blood.
Oh, gotcha. I guess I can't dodge that. I guess I have to block it.
You gotta hit him.
Oh, thanks, Leo.
Welcome.
There's also one thing I
There we
didn't.
go.
This was just a dumb knock I had against them, but the fact I was convinced that like a combo means a string of attacks from which the enemy cannot get out of, and the fact that this game counted hits is just like here's how long you've gone without getting hit. I was just like, this is not a combo at all. This is complete garbage.
Such a snob.
I know. It was really dumb. I'll acknowledge it was super stupid at the time.
That's fine. There's a weird thing with God of War 2, I remember, where if you got it up to like a 100,000 hit combo or something, you could unlock a code to play the game in HD on PS2. It's very weird.
No, why did they do that?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like right at
Only the worthy can
Yeah.
see it in high def.
Like I like the idea of having this very obscure Easter egg, but the fact that it's like to have this quality of life
to make
feature
it
on-
look
yeah.
better. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I guess it was like a really exciting thing to unlock, though.
Well, the combo actually charged up your PS2. So it had
is
to
that
get
right?
more powerful, yeah.
Turned it into a PS3.
That's right.
Wow.
Got more teraflops.
Oh, gotta get them teraflops.
More cores.
Every time that little yellow lava sprout comes up, it's because I'm countering.
You guys excited for the new generation of games?
It
Yeah.
feels like it's early.
Yeah, yes. Even though
Well,
like
compared to last time, right?
Yeah.
even though like assuming those consoles come out in 2020 or we hear about them in 2020, that'll be like 7 years. So it was what?
Still a long
It was
cycle.
2012. Basically, the year relative to this would be like what 2011 or 2012
Yeah.
for the Xbox.
That's about
360?
right, yeah.
That still feel and that
It
still
used to
that
be like
was
5
super
years
late,
back in the
right?
day.
Yeah.
Like we didn't.
Yeah.
But that feels like it's come. I feel like we're still kind of quote unquote early in this generation in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and we did buy hardware twice, like for the first
Yeah.
time, like the Pro and I guess Sega CD and 32X edition had
also-
their
it-
own
Yeah.
mid-cycle things. But
It also just feels like they're. I guess
What
maybe
is
this
going
is
on
just
with
like
this? Is that broken?
Oh, I don't know. Is that? Yeah, that's like a weird,
weird.
PS4
Oh, Stig.
thing. Uh-oh. I want to talk about this real quick. We sat in on a like production meeting for Star Wars, and they reference a move like this, which is in a lot of games where you move through like an enclosed area like this, presumably to mask a load time or something like that. And they called it a squeeze through.
Yep.
Which I'd never heard before, but I was like, oh, that makes total sense. That is a perfect name for that. The squeeze through.
what do they call the weirdo textures in this area?
A bug.
It was
I don't know what's
They
going
call
on
it
here.
known shippable.
it was super fascinating to sit in on that dev
Yeah, it was cool.
meeting because it's just like a bunch of gamers sitting around discussing how something would be cooler, right? Like,
Yeah.
So it is exactly what people do when they're like, you know what, this game's cool, but you know what would be way cooler is if you had like 40 guns, if you could like triple jump. Is that what?
Not to that degree,
Exactly.
but you're totally right. Like
Yeah.
in like, it'd be cool if like the path went this way and there was like a secret over here. Like
There was that one guy in the meeting though who kept going like, "Man, I wish this was open world. We should make this open world, like GTA."
Is there someone in the comments of that meeting who said, "I don't trust EA. I don't know. After Battlefront 2, I don't think I want to continue developing this game."
No, none of that.
Okay.
Oh, that'd been funny though.
You guys were just that guy during the whole.
I also
meeting.
like the idea that there's
Rotate.
there's just a commenter in this meeting too.
Look, I had to save the fact that I made a verbal snafu somehow. All right.
I forget. Do I need to break those crystals around the? Or am I doing the right order here?
oh, your plan, man.
It's a good thing that tree branch has a glowing bit that you can.
Yes, thank you.
This game's neat. We're gonna play it for the full hour.
Yeah, this game moves along.
In
too.
honor of Scat.
Leo, what do you think?
It looks cool.
Did you know?
'Cause, well, he was a Mac guy, so he didn't play this.
Oh.
That's
A
right.
Mac guy.
He played Tony Hawk on Mac. I just assumed that's all he ever had.
Oh,
Pretty much. And it was cooler.
what if Kratos could skateboard?
Has he ever? I know
Oh,
he
look at
golfs.
this.
I
Well,
think.
you're gonna like this next part, Leo. He doesn't do that.
Pretty much skateboarding. Look at this. This is kind of like skateboarding.
Yeah.
Right? Where you just go fast.
Yeah.
I think that was a pop shove it to the ground.
And this is all like in the later Tony Hawk games where
Yeah.
you could get off your board.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which we're not on Mac.
It was really weird when Bam Margera got off his skateboard and started climbing Mount Olympus.
Did Kratos ever skateboard as a game? I think he golfed once in one of the Hot Shots.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't
think
know if
so.
he was
On
hidden
like
in-
PSP.
Yeah, I don't think he was a hidden character.
And he was in a Mortal Kombat, right? Like as I think it was like on Vita or something, right? Did I make that up?
Or
No?
was it like a
Okay.
Soul Calibur or something?
Oh, Soul Calibur. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Soul Calibur.
Oh, hello.
So here's a 6 Degrees thing. Kratos was in that Soul Calibur game, Shattered Destiny or something, Broken Destiny or something.
Really cool.
Yeah.
A really cool, memorable name.
And then in Soul Calibur, there's also Link, who was a guest character.
Oh.
And Ryu has fought Link in Smash Brothers. So Link and Ryu and Kratos exist in the same universe.
Oh,
Interesting.
that math checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? We'll make it work.
Fun fact.
Oh, Poseidon. I do love that.
True warrior does not hide, Poseidon.
Whoa.
You're peeking the mic, sir. Can we get another take?
No!
I do like the new voice of Kratos.
Yeah, he's great.
He was in Stargate.
Do you think
Teal'c.
the voice of Kratos in this one was mad? Was there like a David Hayter?
Oh, yeah, I'm
who
sure
was
he
it?
was.
Like
yeah.
We should look up who it was.
I
Okay.
I would, and I don't blame him either. I would
Was
be
it-
upset. It's like that's my character, man. But yeah, he voiced it. He voiced him all through the Greek era. Like, was all the same, in the PSP games and everything. Like,
And then-
it was all the same guy.
We'll find him and then we'll send him a LinkedIn message that just says, "You mad?"
You mad, bro?
He was probably waiting for a campaign like David Hayter had of everybody wanting
yeah.
to.
God, I feel
him
like
back.
there might have been one, and we just were so enamored with the new voice actor that we kind of forgot. Sorry.
I mean,
Sorry,
Hater's going to be
previous actor.
back in Metal Gear Solid 6, right?
He played
Terrence C. Carson.
Yeah, Terrence Carson. He
What
played.
else has he done?
He played. Oh, I missed it.
He's in Final Destination 2.
Oh,
He was apparently
Those are good
replaced because of his height.
In God of War.
Yeah, I'm reading a thing on comicbook.com. Per this report from The Hollywood Reporter, a recent behind-the-scenes report indicated that the actor was replaced for the new God of War game for the oddest of reasons, his height. While talking with the studio, the subject of how the two current actors for the project, Stargate SG-1's Christopher Judge and Sonny Soljic, came up, the studio talked about how it was using performance filming to get the characters right. And Carson, who's been with the series since the very beginning, just didn't fit the mold.
I
could have put him on high heels. Or was he taller? Was he like 8'6"?
The way we shot all the previous games, we were able to have a different body actor than the voice actor. So the voice actor can do most of their work similar to an animated film where they just do all the VO work in the studio.
Can I climb this? Nope.
The size difference between Kratos and Terrence is very great.
Yeah.
Offsetting that for the size of a child, it turned out that it was going to be almost impossible to try to actually shoot them and go in and redo the animation.
That makes sense because it was all motion captured. Yeah.
That kind of
Counter.
stinks. Like, you're the legacy guy, and then...
Yeah.
Platform shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stilts.
Or just enlarge him in the software so that he's the size of Kratos.
Have him be closer to the motion capture cameras than the boy.
Oh yeah.
Perspective.
Just Peter Jackson style, right? That's smart.
Yeah, Jackson, I know people give him a lot of grief now for the Hobbit trilogy and King Kong, but that was some magic he pulled with Lord of the Rings.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
They were like epic scale movies before we had stuff like the Avengers and things like that. And they were,
Well, they filmed them all at once. And,
it's
pretty crazy.
Was it New Zealand that they filmed?
yeah.
them?
I mean, we didn't even know that was a place until
Yeah,
those
that's
movies
true. Put
happened.
New Zealand literally on the map.
Here we go. Is this going to be the? I don't know if we actually kill him now.
Ow!
Pull his hair.
I don't know if he has hair.
What are you doing up there, man?
He's just watching you. He's like, oh, hey, don't do that.
All
He's
right.
he's actually little inside of here.
We're just removing this mole.
He's just a little man at the controls inside.
I mean, honestly. Oh
That's it.
crap!
I mean,
was
isn't
pressing
that
still
exactly
jamming
what-
circle. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like that's what's gonna happen here in a minute.
like Paul Giamatti and The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Or
I was going
or
for
the
a-
Wizard of Oz and the Wizard of Oz.
Or Eddie
What's
Murphy
that?
and Meet Dave.
You
all
just
those-
hit
all
the
these
button there?
classic
No?
movies.
I've only seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Boy, his cameo on that is awful. Right at the end.
It has no impact on the film.
No.
That whole run with
Disaster.
Garfield that was the Garfield one.
Yeah. Which is too
That-
bad because I like Garfield a lot. I think he's
I
good
know, he's
actor.
hilarious. Mondays?
It was really weird that they got a cat to play Spider-Man. You know,
Okay, get ready, Kyle.
Yeah. Well,
that whole run I feel like it's just criminally, just not talked about.
criminally.
Well, maybe not criminally, but severely
There's one thing this nation needs to be discussing.
in order to be healed.
I still love in our 100 rapid fire Spider-Man questions on that cover Triple we asked Brian to rank the Amazing Spider-Man movies, which I just like that.
I forgot about that. Andrew Garfield was amazing in The Social Network, and then bad in those movies, and then amazing again in Under the Silver Lake.
He was also in a Spike Jonze short film where he played a robot. That's fantastic. I would look that up.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Counter.
ouch! Ouchies!
They shouldn't have given me nerves and all of my Earth parts.
And all of my Earth parts. What am I doing here?
Speaking of Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. God, this is epic. This is a
Oops.
like 30-minute boss battle.
Pressed square.
And we get to do it all again.
Because I thought that I had to press my attack button.
No,
I do want to see all of these deaths.
There we go.
So this is one of those where it changes every time?
Yeah. But for some reason I thought I just was like going to be attacking, so I just pressed square. See, there he is. There's a little guy. Little Poseidon.
I will say though the HD remaster does not feel as seamless since I think on PS3 these cutscenes and the gameplay were
Sure.
on the same
Yep.
frame
Yeah.
rate.
'Cause
So
this
you
is-
definitely notice. Oh, okay, this is pre-rendered and
Huh.
this is gameplay.
It's too
Yeah.
bad.
I love his monster just like evaporating into
Yeah.
water. It's so cool.
Uh-oh. He'll let him go.
Yeah, Kratos is known for his mercy. Yeah.
You might want to look away from this part if you're squeamish, Leo.
They say bodies only use 10% of their water. That's what happens if someone can access 100.
They will fall as well. The death of Olympus means the death of us all. Then prepare for your death, Poseidon.
'Cause I'm gonna bring it to you.
Waiting for circle button.
Yeah, I don't know how long you can sit that and let that be.
It's like you're kicking your own ass.
That's what Sig was going for, man.
It's a good way to make you fearful of Kratos' power.
This honestly is one of the more, I mean, from a game full of absolutely brutal killings, this early one with Poseidon, I think, is pretty high up there in the gruesome scale.
It's really interesting to do it like this, from his perspective.
Yeah. And then this to poke his eyes out.
Is he okay?
He might be fine.
Yeah. He'll come back with spider legs, like Darth Maul.
With a spider head, spider eyes, just
Yeah.
little tentacles sticking out of his eyes.
Really should have learned to fight in his like smaller form and not rely on the big one. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just taking a kickboxing class or something.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, all of Greece.
Kratos just turns around and goes, "Oh, oops."
You know, you said
I'm sorry, everybody.
that's
My bad.
that's a look kind of what the whole new God of War is,
Yeah.
right? It's just him turning around being like, "Oh, that was maybe a mistake."
Didn't realize I could just have another family.
Just leave.
I'm thinking about having another kid.
How do you think you go about dating in these mythologies?
I think they have apps for that.
Especially if you're a god. I guess, people probably
Appetizers.
search that like,
Yeah.
Everybody knows each other, probably. Everybody in the
True.
Pantheon.
I was set up on a blind date.
What are your likes and interests? What do you do for fun?
Your Kratos Soriel is about 20% off from a Miss Piggy.
That's what I was going for.
Don't change it. Don't react.
Miss Piggy did the voice of Kratos for so long, but she just was not tall enough. Short little.
Also, she was a Muppet, not real. So,
You can no
and they never
longer
inquired as to
hide
who
the
was behind that puppet.
Athena is dead because of the rage that consumes you, Kratos. What more will you destroy? The hands of death could not defeat me. The sisters of fate could not hold me. And you will not see the end of this day. I will have my revenge! Excellent child! I will tolerate your insolence no more!
I'm out of here.
I'm going to start a new family.
Leave me alone.
Let me just get on top of my statue of myself.
He's doing the thing.
When I decided I was gonna fight Zeus, I did not see the lightning coming.
Are you and Gaia friends?
Yeah.
Hold on no longer!
She's the one who kind of convinced you to go do this.
The destruction of
Was God of War 2 just unleashing all of the Titans? Is that was
Um, Yeah. You're right, I think.
you take one down in that, right?
Yeah. No, you take I don't think you take any down in that one. You take Kronos down in this one, I remember.
There's one where you're riding on its back in 2, right?
The end of 2, that's the end of 2. Yeah, I think you meet Gaia. Gaia's the narrator of 2, I think, and then you learn at the end that she's been narrating the whole time. Kind of like how Athena did it in the 1st game.
Could this trilogy make good movies?
Yes. I mean, this right here is perfect.
I think it's a genuine. I like the story. I mean, I know everyone kind of like writes it off as like, oh, Kratos is just mad. He's just a mad dude. But like, I feel like the game does a good job of establishing why he's mad and why he's out for revenge. Like, I sympathize with him. I know why he was doing what he's doing.
I will defeat Olympus.
I think a lot of it is the delivery, how over the top a lot of it feels. at
Yeah, which
times.
it totally is. But I just always felt like it was appropriate. Like, I never really felt like it was. I mean, it is over the top, but it like made sense in the
No,
context
it's
of the
just
story.
revenge stories, right?
Yeah.
Like,
River
it's the
Styx.
John Wick of video games. Are those the best revenge movies? Taken?
Taken 1's pretty good.
Taken 1 is good.
Yeah, that's a good question for Joe. Joe like specializes in that genre.
Joe is a man fueled by revenge.
I mean, I think he would admit to that if you asked him. So this is you're getting stripped of all your abilities to kind of start
Oh,
over
they
here.
did it again. Yep.
Swimming through River Styx. You should have just climbed up on the side.
My abilities!
I don't know why games have to do this.
I don't know. I get it. It's fun to become powerful again and get new abilities.
Well, just keep adding to what's there.
I'm just pissed they didn't do this at the start of the new God of War.
Oh, which way? Do I want to go back in here? Oh, I know. Okay. Is that good? No. Okay. God, it's so messed up. People falling from the sky.
Yeah, what's going on there?
He goes to
They're falling
Hades
from
in
Earth?
all 3
Yep.
of the games, right?
Yeah, it's people going to hell, basically.
That's because they fall off the edge of the flat Earth.
Hades.
Are not finished, Zeus. The gates of Hades have never held me.
Death cannot hold those with purpose.
They were really annoying in God of War 1, though, we will admit.
Also, ghosts are totally a part of this whole thing. How do those work?
Force ghosts.
Okay.
I mean, you are in hell, right?
Yeah. The equivalent of, yes.
Oh, she
Well,
just
you're
explained it.
Technically lower.
Here to be an Olympian.
Appearances can be deceiving, Kratos.
Would you immediately put your finger in her arm to see if
If you can pass
it was water or if it
Oh.
was like, if there was any substance there at all?
I'd be curious.
I think I'd throw a rock. Just pick up a pebble and see what happens.
Do you think she can do that to herself? Like pass her arms through each other?
Rages on, and mankind
Oh yeah, you probably wake up in knots and
Let
stuff.
them suffer.
And how did the clothes work or the rest of it? I don't know. I feel like this whole ghost thing was not properly thought out. You know?
Oh, wait. Is she going to go through him? No.
must seek the source of his strength.
I'm speaking to Desmond now.
You once sacrificed yourself to save Zeus, and now you seek to destroy him. What has brought about this change?
I see truth.
Oh,
There we go. I bet that feels rad.
or just unsettling, maybe.
Wait, so she faced through you, but grabbed the sword.
It's selective. It's like that movie Ghost.
Oh.
You know?
These are the blades of
She can grab blades and do pottery.
Oh, okay.
They will help guide
Yeah, why do you think there's so much pottery around?
That's true.
These look remarkably similar to my last weapons.
you as long as Zeus
They're functionally the same.
hope for mankind. Destroy the flame, Kratos, and the very foundations of Olympus will crumble.
What?
Should have had a body just fall on top of Kratos during this scene. Just oh yeah, they're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, if you're just constantly dodging bodies, that'd be great.
Got to read about Hades real quick. It's a nice museum.
Just thought we should put a little intro then for all the bodies coming in here.
In case they fall
Hello.
here.
Oh, I'm
Welcome.
dead.
Oh yeah, loot. So you get the red to power up your
I was gonna loot
abilities and
that
weapons.
chest.
Sorry, buddy.
Did you have to do that?
Yes, I had to.
Okay.
Got to break that pottery. Is this Cyclops
Yeah.
eyeballs or something? Gorgon eyes. Excuse me.
Cyclops.
Those are in,
there would be
Zelda.
multiple Cyclops eyeballs, Kyle.
You're right. Well, I mean, there can be more than one Cyclops that lost its eye.
We'll see.
What's a Gorgon?
They're in Zelda.
Yeah,
Oh, is that right?
that's what the Wikipedia entry says. Gorgon, they're in Zelda.
In Gorgon Trail.
They're
We
in
all played
Zelda.
that.
Of course.
Gorgon Trail. A text adventure game.
Get out of here. Which way do I go? Right
That
or
move
left?
is in the new God of War, though.
Well, he has.
That one where you grab them and run 50 feet or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's a lot of moves, right? Because I mean,
And Kratos is in that one also.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? I gotta play that game. I did play that game.
You haven't
In
played
case
it?
people are like, oh, I can't believe this guy's never played God of War.
yeah,
That was a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
I have played the new God of War. All right, so there's health over there. There's a shiny there.
For these games, man, I had problems putting them down. Even the new one. Like, I just did not want to stop playing. I
That
wanted
new one
to see
was
where it
definitely
went. Yeah.
the game where I spent like
Okay, we got
just way too long playing it and then went to sleep like 3 in the morning.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
really
definitely had
enjoyed
a
it.
couple of those nights. I think I want to go this way. Oh wait, do I not have my wings anymore? No, I still do.
Can't take my wings from me.
Miss Piggy?
Yes, hello?
Who's gonna do Zeus as Kermit the Frog? Oh, Kratos.
That's pretty good, dude.
Enough of you.
Oh, Zuriel's got them both covered.
Well, I can't do both voices, otherwise there's union stuff going on.
Zeus the god here.
I will tolerate your insolence no more.
I don't know where you went with that one.
Serve you well, Kratos. Use them
Are Yoda and Kermit the same species?
Is Yoda a frog?
Yeah, that's my
What the hell is that?
I think doesn't Frank Oz do Miss Piggy? That was like that was a special ability where you can call down some Spartans.
Yeah, it's 300 right there.
Yeah.
A Falnax.
Post 300 world, I think.
How out of place would that move be in the new one?
No, I've decided to keep this part.
Just thought it was badass.
That was really useful. I don't tell you.
It's got a lot of iframes.
I couldn't beat the game without it. So made him put it in.
The kid's like, the game? You'll learn in time.
Do you think this is exactly how the scene would be in the movie?
Yeah, I hope so.
To me, there's just something inherently comical about anytime Kratos does anything that's not godlike in this game, where it's just like, well, this is the only thing. This is my only recourse. Is
Got a wiggle on here.
yeah, and it's gonna take about 4 kicks to actually kill this guy. I can probably just 2-shot with my sword.
Also, like you have Kratos saying 2-shot.
You know, like a 2-shot.
This is annoying. Stig!
This is a lot of enemies.
These guys put up more of a fight than like beating down Poseidon.
We made hanging combat. We're gonna make you do it.
No place for delicate flower. Oh, Persephone. Why not Persephone was the other one that I was having trouble reading.
The other one was the evolved form of Persephone.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they're like Pokemon down here.
Like level 13 or 14.
Yeah.
Oh, so that explains it. So all the gods can Dynamax.
That's right.
Is what's going on.
Well, that's what you're seeing.
Wow. I can't believe Pokemon are real and part of Greek mythology.
Rat!
They're real, like Greek mythology.
Do I have enough to upgrade anything?
Is
They
there
really gotta change that to Greek real history. Greek real history.
Greek reality? Greeks are still around.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Greeks are real.
Yeah.
Zeus is still the president of Greece.
Greeks?
Greeks.
I love me some Greeks. I think that's what they call all of pizza.
Hey, Medusa!
Okay, there's a trick to this one, right? There's a good chance.
Ah, cool.
I think the trick is to mash the L1 and R1 buttons.
Oh, thank you. Oh, God.
Gross.
But don't I have to get a mirror or something? Isn't that the whole deal?
No, you gotta get her
yet.
head.
No, not him! Let go!
You don't want her to look you in the eyes.
This
She'll
is
turn
you
to
next,
stone.
Medusa.
Gotta intimidate him a little bit.
Ah, damn it. I keep messing this up. I'm so distracted. All right.
Take her head!
All right, come here. No, not you. Not you. There we go.
I like that the cuts make real like 3D impacts
Yeah.
in her.
There we go.
Which is something. Oh, that's a Gorgon.
So was
Why
that
didn't I
a
take-
Medusa?
Why didn't I take her
Yeah.
eyeballs?
Yeah, they're just standard enemies.
Okay.
There was
None of
She's
that.
a
in
Medusa.
1 and 2. She was a boss fight for the head, right? Or
The
one of those
first one,
two.
at least, I think, yeah.
But you'd use her head for various things.
None of that. We talked about this.
So violent.
Oh, that's an 18 or older shot.
Oh,
And then you can use... Yeah,
Yeah,
see, that
it
freezes
freezes.
them. Okay. Yeah, see, that's cool. So if you defeat her, you can freeze all the other enemies around. This is a good game that has
It is a
smart
great
design.
game. I remember when God of War was coming online, nobody really knew what to make of it. It was just like another third-person action game at the time on PS1.
Yeah, I remember reading interviews with Jaffe, and he was like, made a really good point that he was like, yeah, I don't know why we don't have games based in Greek mythology. Like there's so much stuff that's like custom built for video games. It feels like enemy types are built in and like all kinds of things, you know? It's like, yeah, you're a smart guy.
Guys, I came up with a really smart idea to adapt a bunch of concepts from something else. I don't know why people aren't doing this.
What are we missing today? Like, what is just a no-brainer that we need in video games?
Something based in the Mario universe?
I mean, Norse is so hot right now.
Yeah,
right?
Norse
Yeah.
is pretty hot.
As far as something that would translate to a video game but hasn't been done.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I guess, do we have any Stephen King games? Like, or Hitchcock
not a
type
whole
of
lot.
games?
Hitchcock, that'd be interesting. Like just like a psychological horror.
Yeah.
I guess
Well,
you
I
could
mean,
say
we get-
Inside or like
Yeah.
Limbo is kind of psychological horror.
Kinda. But you know what I mean, more cinematic.
Or like based in the real world. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish somebody was making a H.P. Lovecraft inspired game.
Yeah.
Someday.
I mean,
one
that's
person
one.
would even try.
You know, you say that, but that's one that you always lament because it's like, man, I want a good H.P. Lovecraft movie or game, but you know, then it's like, well, what are the good ones? It's
Minus
like,
the racism.
Yeah, exactly.
That Insomniac VR game, that one's good.
That said, like for as many, like you know, H.P. Lovecraft games, I still feel like every time I see one, no, but I want a good one.
Yeah, right.
It always feels like I don't know what the best one is, but it's always like, this is some strategy game. It's really good, but
You know, a lot of them will go for like the tentacles and the undescribable like horrors, but messing with your mind, that's where like Eternal Darkness did it best.
yeah,
Right? Like there hasn't been a game that's really, really toyed with you in that way like that game did way back on N64. That was, or was it GameCube? GameCube.
GameCube. Yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh, photo mode.
I would say Bop It would translate really well.
That's what we're playing right now. It's just QTEs. That's all Bop It is.
That's very true. Wow. Incisive commentary.
That's gonna be the next the PS5 controller. It's just gonna have like thing where you can just twist it and you can squeeze that one.
Well, what's that handheld with the crank, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where they're taking it from.
Here we go.
Okay, so what
They're gonna
do I
buy
do
Playdate
here?
and they're gonna integrate it into the PS5 controller.
Now I'm curious about our discussion here. Let's say you get the license to It for a video game.
It?
It.
Stephen King's It.
Yes. How
Not
do you-
Cousin It from the.
Correct. How do you do Stephen King's It?
Dead by
Music
Daylight.
rhythm.
Right?
Roguelike.
We're all just giving joke
Procedurally
answers.
generated.
No, like asymmetrical horror
Oh,
multiplayer.
yeah. I mean, it would just be like-
Pennywise.
Yeah, where he's coming out. Yeah.
That's
But-
I mean, that's an easy answer because they're already doing that with like Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
But you're
Dead by
just.
Daylight.
I think you need the flame, right?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna drop the flame onto it, right?
Okay.
Is that? I could be doing this wrong. Let's see.
I think you're right.
If you light me on fire, I cannot help you.
So, do we think it's on fire under there?
Although there's a little torch right there. There's a little torch right there, maybe.
Oh, you think it's that simple?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Oh, you
What
got
do
to
I
kick
do?
it.
I wish I had some sort of flaming blades I could use.
So I can kick it like that to move an object quickly,
Maybe if you lower it first and then kick the
and then
thing
get
under
onto it, kick it
Oh,
onto the side.
Well, I
maybe?
don't think there's a way you can hold it in that position though. I think by the time you do that, it'll.
Burn me alive.
I hope this is in the movie. Maybe put it all the way over there.
Yeah. I thought I had it. I thought I just needed to drop it on down, but maybe there's more to it than that.
You had it right underneath.
I thought I did.
They could do it. Do 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 do.
Right.
Just straight up, just have the Zelda music in there. I'm gonna go back up there and see if I miss something.
Have you tried hitting it?
Oh wait, yeah, maybe is it that easy? Because I have flaming.
No.
No, okay,
You
that was a
think
good
that would
idea.
work?
That was a good idea. You did your best, Ariel.
Thank you.
It's too close.
Chill out, dude.
Yeah, just
Fine,
settle
man,
down.
Don't worry about it. Okay, so we got that thing. We dropped it down here. Can't get the fire there.
What is all that up there?
We're trying to get up there. Can I use
Well,
it to block the gears from closing? Oh wait, I know what to do. Okay, that thing breathes fire when you get close to it. That's what we're missing.
Oh.
So that's why it's telling me that I can push it that way because this is kind of a long path. Good job, me, for pushing it as far away as humanly possible as where it's supposed to go.
Don't worry about 18 of those, and we got this.
I need to wind up for this one.
How long can you hold in that kick position?
Oh wait, this is like way faster. Just push it.
Why even let you kick it?
Kratos,
then?
you joker.
He'd be a good shopper.
What's that old game show? where
I
you
am
could-
so bad at shopping.
We could use some really good shoppers, you know.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so
I'm
no,
always
you got
pushing the
Icarus
shopping
vent.
cart and they'll just
Fly up,
slip away
fly
from me and
up.
I'll fall on my ass.
Okay, so now, gotcha. All right, we got it. Now here we go. I guess I could bring it back and burn that guy alive.
Yeah, aren't you
Do I
supposed
need
to?
to? I don't
I
think
think you need to.
You guys think I should?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, guy.
I don't understand this puzzle.
Okay, I'm gonna try this real quick. I don't think this because it does give you a fair bit of time to get up there.
You'll burn me alive.
And if I can't get there in time, then I'll
Oh, sure.
push it back.
Well,
That was too close.
You're a nice jog.
Stop complaining.
he can run faster than that.
He did learn to sprint in the new one, though.
That's right.
What are you doing?
Oh, Puppy's gonna take care of it.
Come on, pup. Come on, pupper. Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
they were in the Lion King.
Yeah.
Come on. Here we go.
The 3 hyenas, right?
Yep.
This way.
That's 3 hyenas you're looking at.
Please, I can't fly this way.
Come on.
It does look like them.
Are you not supposed to come with me? All right, here we go.
Oh, now he's gone.
3 hyenas moving in perfect unison.
Wow, they're so coordinated.
No, stay away.
Come here. Come on.
AI.
You may just want to head over there and see
Yeah,
if
just
he
go chill.
approaches.
He's freaking out.
Where are they?
They're napping.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Can you ride them?
You probably got to ride them.
I'll just go kill him.
No.
If
There you go.
It'll give me another one if I need another one. Right?
Unless it's optional to kill this guy.
This could be game over forever.
Oh, here we
See,
go.
that's
Okay.
what I thought.
Oh, gotcha.
That's how that would end.
Excuse me.
How
Not too worried
fun.
about you guys. Got bigger fish to fry, or
I really like this puzzle in that
fire.
there's literally fire everywhere in this area, but you got to use the Cerberus.
Oh, I feel bad. Well, now I'm just gonna feel worse.
You're gonna regret this, Kratos. You're really gonna come to regret this.
Oh, but you got the bow, though.
I got the bow.
Could a multi-headed beast like that live if you cut off 2 of its heads and left one?
I think
don't
so.
know.
I
Like
think
those-
he would probably die just from the loss of blood, but I'm no.
What if you put a band-aid
expert.
on it?
Okay.
you think
The
that,
beast would
Sarah?
probably be like, finally quiet. Finally alone for the first time.
Full control over my faculties.
Or maybe he loses control of some of his faculties because he doesn't
Oh,
have the ability
yep.
to control them.
That's
Right.
it.
I can only use my back foot now.
All right, I got some flame blades or flame arrows. Can I shoot those? Yeah. Let's see what's up there.
And then bring your Icarus thing.
Come here, Icarus thing. Can I get back up the stairs?
We'll find out. I think he'd still probably make that jump, but
Okay.
turns out no.
I can
Is
do
that a
that.
secret?
I was wrong.
I can do that. I got it, you guys. Just give me like 2 to 3 hours.
Okay. This is a full game playthrough, so we got this.
Is
Is that what you meant when you said these games are long? Are actually really long? Is that you spent 2 to 3 hours on every puzzle?
yeah, give or take. That guy was just minding his own business. Probably.
Yeah.
Didn't
You
even
did
do
not
that.
have to do that.
I say this as though I'm not in full control.
So what's
Kratos, why did you do that?
Can't believe that just happened.
so what's our takeaway here? What are we thinking?
For the review for Star Wars
Yeah,
Jedi
for
Fallen
Jedi
Order?
Fallen Order's review.
I think we're up to like a 4 at this point, right?
Puzzles
Not
aren't
bad.
great so far,
the
but
puzzle kind of
you
stumped
do
us
get
for a
to
little
fly.
while.
I think,
Also, Star Wars is barely in it.
yeah, I've not seen a single Jedi. Darth Vader hasn't even shown up.
I mean, Miss Piggy was there, who I think was voiced by Frank Oz, but
Hey.
who's Yoda,
Yeah.
so there's
Yeah.
like some kind of weird connection there.
I get you don't want to do the fan service thing, but like have maybe just it be a part of the Star Wars universe would be cool.
This really should have just been something else on its own entirely. It feels like it's from another series. I'm not
So
feeling-
4 is pretty much where we're at.
Yeah.
yeah,
God of War 3,
Out of
bad
10,
Star
right?
Wars game.
Yeah, not on its own merits. It might be interesting, but as a Star Wars game, I am not impressed. Reiner.
Yeah,
doing?
that's it. We'll not
Official.
run another review. We'll just post this on the site. And
Please refer to
republish
this.
it on November 15th when Jedi Fallen Order comes out.
Yeah. Can't believe there was no embargo for reviews for this game.
You know, there might be, but they didn't send out the email yet, so
Oh, yeah,
we
if
got
you-
ahead of the embargo.
You can't break the embargo you don't have yet.
Yeah.
I would love, that they just, of course, never think to mention that. So
Moving forward, we'll probably get a review embargo when a game's announced now, but
Yeah, we're ruining it for everybody.
Until that happens, we'll start reviewing stuff as soon as we can.
How funny would that be if you actually, like, on the day the game was announced, they sent you the review embargo?
If you want.
You'd have to play it first.
Oh, Harpies.
Dead harpies.
Man, you
Oh,
can
wait,
fire
I'm
that
out.
bow real fast.
Well, this game is still awesome.
Yeah, still super fun
This
to play.
series is just one of the best. Like, especially in terms of action, it might be my favorite of all of them. Just every
just
game
in scale.
delivers just a high level of fun. Even the PSP games and Ascension was okay, right? But it was still, I still played all the way through it, like, as quickly as I could. It captivated me to that degree. And the new one, obviously, is just fantastic.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what they do next.
I mean, all joking aside for Star Wars, like, playing this game again, and even, like, going into it, like, just knowing that, like, a portion of the people that worked on this game, like Stig and then other, people who left Santa Monica to join Respawn, like, making a third-person action game based in the Star Wars universe is just, like, that was enough to get me in the door. Like, that's so smart and exactly the team who should be making that kind of game.
I'm not even a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm excited for that game.
Well,
What?
Bye, everybody. This is my last day.
but that's Replay, everyone. Kyle's going to get stuck on this wall for the rest of the episode. So,
I don't know what's going
These
on.
are the struggles of a god.
Can't wait for Star Wars.
yeah, like, share, subscribe, read my cover story, check out Leo's videos.
E3's over now, too. So
Yeah.
check out all our E3 coverage. We
Go
did a ton of
find
it.
Serial on Twitter and let him know that he's wrong for not liking Star Wars. And we'll be back in 7 days. We'll see you then.